The next thing I need to do is break the glass. The best tool to do this with is the running pliers. It has a bump on the bottom so that when you put it under the glass, forces it to break up. I'm going to use that on the little tiny crack I made, hoping that will break it. The next thing I need to do is break the glass. The best tool to do this with is the running pliers. It has a bump on the bottom so that when you put it under the glass, forces it to break up. I'm going to use that on the little tiny crack I made, hoping that will break it. Ooh.
Fade.
Well, that's what happens when you're making glass. Okay, I guess I'll have to restart, do a new cut. Spread these apart more this time. Try to make a nice big cut so I don't have to, well, so it doesn't break like that. We adjusted the tool a little bit because it was a little bit too hard. Pressing a little bit too hard on the glass. Alright. Now that that cut's done, I can move on to breaking it again. Hopefully this time it'll work. Right there. Line it up. There you go. Breaks just like that. Put this piece of glass over there, I guess. Did do a pretty big circle there. Next, I'll divide it up into tinier pieces so that I don't have to do as much when I'm grinding. Whoops. Line this up again. Make a few more cuts. Start from the middle of this one. Yep. So I want down here. Line it up with the crack. It's a little off. Wow, cut that one a little bit close. And just to get rid of the extra, I don't want to cut off. Grind off, actually. I'll make one last cut over there. Using the pliers again. And breaking it out. Another thing I'm being careful of is the glass shards you can see here. Have to be careful of not getting hurt by those. Next thing we'll move on to is grinding. Okay, quickly explaining what we need to do is all I'm using is a grinder that works on water. Uses sandpaper with very small diamonds in it to grind away the glass to fit the lines I have. And this here is a light with magnifying so I can see better what I'm doing. And you'll probably see me every so often wash it so it gets rid of the glass and I can see the lines better. Okay, to begin. Wait for it to warm up a little bit. You have to be very careful when you're doing it. And there's many different styles that people use of grinding. But I like to take lots of little layers to make sure I get it all. Oh, this is moving. Get a lot off there. Back on. Apparently we didn't stick it on too well. Well, we worked a little bit on the last piece. That was a hard one to do. The adhesive started coming off. Finish this piece off. I think I'm just about done. See if that piece is done. Okay, just a very tiny bit. Okay, I think I'm done with that. Okay, you can fade out. Alright, well, it's been a little bit, and we've ground down all the pieces, matched them against the map. And right now, I'm coppering the pieces so that they fit with the solder. I've already done one piece just to save time, because we're going a little late. The copper goes well with the solder for some reason. That's why we use it. Right now, well, the first step you do is you match it up with whatever width, with whatever glass you want to go with. So if you want to get really big solder lines, you go with really big copper